in this movie, when everything is designed to be so graphical, that here's this element and then here's this element, the character is here and the snow is doing that. It's designed for that. It makes sense as a 3D movie because of just its nature. It's in its bones. It's in how Frank Miller drew it. And so yeah, so I was excited to shoot this in 3D. It does make it a more fun time to see. For me, what I love the most about Sin City is the look and the feel of it. It just looks and feels different than any movie that I've really ever seen, because it's sort of halfway between your standard kind of action movie and a comic book. And to me, that's beautiful, because that's what I look for when I walk into a movie theater. I want to go somewhere else, especially when I go to see a movie like this. Robert Rodriguez has always done some of the best action movies that I've always enjoyed. You know, going back to Desperado and, you know, all along, you know, Dusk Till Dawn and Once Upon a Time in Mexico and all the Spy Kids movies and, I mean, the Machete movies. What I love about the way that Robert does action is it's got a sort of a glee and a sense of humor to it. The action in Sin City, it's beyond what you can do in the real world. And that has to do with how Robert shoots it. It's like a kid playing with his imagination, or it's like Frank Miller sitting at a drawing board with a pen and drawing. It's not about the boundaries of real life. It's more about what you could imagine in your mind. So the character I play is called Johnny, and he's got a certain magic about him. There's something about his luck that you can't quite explain, and you don't know if it's his skill or it's just haphazard, but he's got a charm, and he can know which slot machine will win big, and he can deal a deck of cards around to 5 guys at a table, even though this hand has had all of its bones shattered. He's, like I said, he's sort of larger than life. Sin City: A Dame to Kill For is a graphic novel, and the movie is incredibly faithful to that graphic novel, but there are a couple stories, there's 2 stories, mine being one of them, that aren't in the graphic novel. So you can't just go to the comic shop and see what's going to happen in the movie. There's treats for even the comics, even the fans of the comics.